Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of ERP. That's right, ERP, three little letters that actually stand for Eat Raw Parsnips. Because why would you cook those? They're crunchy and nutritious. Picking up where we last left off, the Devil's Advocates, traveling on the road between Redwater and Swordbreak, encountered a roaming band of orcs that they very handily dispatched through the use of clever magics and some pretty good spell casting, if I recall blowing off someone's genitalia. After completing the battle and amalgamating the carcasses into one pile, the party turned their back, only to be blasted with two eldritch blasts from one of the corpses rising from the dead. Zane, the warlock, was able to, through some means, identify this soul as Malvain, the warlock that they slayed in Redwater. Luckily, I didn't have my maps for the night because I would have been totally screwed because the party just got on the cart and ran, which was not expected. So, theater of the mind, thank you. Malvain chased them through use of Dimension Door, not counterspell this time. And even though they were able to dispatch this revenant, this lingering soul, you know it will return. You continued on the road. You encountered two guards standing underneath a tree, surveying you, holding a piece of paper. You encountered a roadblock of sorts as you got out and saw that the road was absolutely covered in snakes, which were quickly burned, engulfed in flame, and otherwise just charred to a crisp, whether through Mo's magics, Alastra's magics, or a gun, which Zaz now has an image for. Continuing on the path, you were approached by a young woman giving you a card for something called CGF, which, once you visited, much to the delight of the Dungeon Master, you discovered was a professional wrestling organization. Mo, Zaz, and Laster, you participated in the event for the evening, with Zaz winning, Laster winning, and Mo being handily taken out by the champion, Edmundo.
Womp.
Womp womp. Zane and Quirin, you sat in the stands, unamused, when just as the final match was reaching its ending moments, Ava, the young woman who had approached you earlier in the day, took you aside and asked if you were the Devil's Advocates, told you that you have been spotted and watched by something called the Brood. So that is where we're going to pick up. Zane and Quirin. Ava, this half-elven girl, now stands in front of you, looking at the pair of you bemused, and says, "Yes, I am part of the Brood, and I just want to make it very clear, your actions over the past season have not gone unnoticed."
Zane doesn't say anything.
She looks over at Quirin. She looks at you, Quirin, and says, "Now, I understand that perhaps you may have gotten tangled up in something you weren't entirely ready for or willing to be part of. And that's okay. Just know that we as the Brood would like you to avoid that from now on. Or, if you must, do so with a little bit more secrecy." Am I understood?
Yes.
All right. Now, you two will be happy to know. She kind of peers around the bleachers to make sure everyone's still distracted. You'll be happy to know that we are currently tracking and attempting to dispose of all known Eyes of Groomshar. You might know them as Goliath hunters.
Big stone birds.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been tracking one. I have at least. Taking on part-time work. It's good cover. They seem to be looking for your kind, Quirin. Do you know why?
Not even remotely. They came after my mother as well, but I'm pretty sure she killed them.
To our knowledge, none returned. There's more than just you. Do you know this?
More than just me for...
Goliaths.
Well, yes. There's many people that I do not know.
Here. In the coast.
Okay. Do you have names, or are they just
I
random?
do not have names. Your people are, with the exception of your tribe, your people are typically cold to outsiders. As such, we do end up leaving them on their own. There is a tribe we're aware of to the southwest, just a little bit north of the city of Rivermouth. We've been trying to approach them in hopes of forming some kind of alliance to protect them from these Eyes of Groomshar. I understand you have a purpose in heading to Swordbreak, as well as you may have a purpose elsewhere that we are unaware of. However, if you find yourself in the south, all I ask is that you find this tribe, Quirin, and you do your best to send a representative to Dragontail.
So you want me to find some random tribe that I've
Yes.
never heard of or met before, try to
Yes.
convince them to send one of their people to some random town looking for an underground secret organization.
It will not be hard. We found you.
Yes.
We're everywhere. Don't worry. Just know. Let them know that we want to stop the attacks.
If I ever make it down that way, maybe. I have a question for you.
Of course.
Do you know of any other metallic dragons, other than the ones in the employ by the king?
Do either of you know what the brood is, or have heard of us at all? Whispers? Quirin, you wouldn't. Zane, make a history check with disadvantage, please.
Okay. Disadvantage is just take the lower one.
Yeah. Take the lower one.
Here's the first. Okay, you know what? We may as well just take the natural one.
At this point, Zane, I'm
picking my nose.
I was going to say at this point, Mo has just been pinned, and you're kind of leaning around the bleacher like, what, sorry? Quirin, the brood is just a shorter name of the brood of Anurith, the matron of the gold dragons that the humans made a deal with when first settling in Dragontail Coast. Quir and I work for the king. The gold dragons that you speak of work with me.
Perfect. Because I have something that I need to have myself blessed by a metallic dragon.
That is a large favor to ask. I'll see what I can do. At this point, she kind of leans around and looks into the wrestling ring, leans back and goes, once you're done whatever you're doing in Swordbreak, the king would like to speak with you, Five.
Yet.
Do not worry. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, she kind of looks and she's realizing her time's running out. She goes, which of you two is the more responsible with items?
I'd look at Quirin.
Yep.
She reaches into her pocket and she kind of has, she's holding two things. You kind of hear them click together. And she pulls them apart, holds one in each hand, and kind of presses them down against each other and slowly twists them. And there's a small little doo. She pulls it aside. And Quirin, she hands you a very flat stone of kind of a, it's a strangely pastel red color that stone typically shouldn't be. And on it, there is a tiny arcane mark. She hands this to you and goes, this is called a sending stone. If you need to get in contact with me, or if I need to get in contact with you, all you have to do is press that rune, and you can either speak or communicate telepathically. Do you understand?
Barely. Then this goes directly to you?
Directly to this stone. If you find anyone else you want to connect that sending stone with, you just have to do what I just did. However, choose carefully, because they'll have a direct line to you.
Good to know.
Okay. Anywho, I have to get back and pretend to care about ringing a bell. So, with that, thank you, gentlemen. And she kind of disappears around the corner, and you hear a ding, ding, ding. And one sec here. And the half-orc gentleman that Mo, Zaz, and Alastair had previously met with in last session there, Don Trigg, comes in and goes, all right, that was just an absolutely great wrestling match right there. So at this point, I'd like to thank you all for coming out to CGF. I think at this point, we're going to be heading out Briar Glen direction. A little bit of a hubbub about that town, and a lot of tourist things going on there. So thank you very much. If you want to catch next show, we'll see you there. Go away now. And he just kind of heads up the ramp and goes back into his tent. At this point, Mo, you kind of look around, and Edmundo, the luchador who had previously pinned you, is already gone.
I assume so.
Other pressing matters. Slowly but surely, the makeshift stands begin to empty out, and you see Ava beginning to pack up a small little kind of coin box, ticket box, and a bell and stuff. She's putting it into a crate. And she kind of waves Zaz and Mo and Alastair over.
No, walk over.
All right, excellent. So, perhaps I should just go. I should stick to recruiting farmers from now on. Might be easier on our bottom line. So, for you there, sir, pointing to you, Zaz, there is 460 gold.
Thank you.
You there, Alastair, that's 460 gold. And, Mo, Edmundo is a rough one, so here's 230. It's we made quite a bit of money. So at this point, you're more than welcome to come and go as you please. I
How
know.
much was that gold, sorry?
460.
And that was 230, right?
Yeah, you were 230. She goes, sometimes you can go to the back there and meet with the other performers. But thank you, and best of luck on your travels.
Thank you.
And she kind of packs her stuff up and she heads off, and you see now behind the tent, sorry, there's a covered cart which she kind of loads her stuff into, and she crawls up in, and she kind of pulls up what could be described as like a tailgate. She kind of pulls it up and disappears into it. And over the next maybe 10 to 15 minutes, the patrons of the night go about their different ways. Some get into wagons and head north. Some get into wagons and head south. Others kind of head on foot to the east. And within 20 minutes, you're left standing in an empty wrestling arena.
I'd like to look for the my opponent.
Okay. So you're heading to the back?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll just try and find Quirin and Zane.
Okay. They're easy enough to find. They're just the only two just kind of sitting there. Both of them look unimpressed, as always. Zaz, what about you?
Nothing in particular.
Okay. Alastair. You head to the back, and you see Otto, the bugbear you had wrestled, kind of holding a bag of something frozen. It could be ice cubes. It could be something else. He's holding it on his shoulder. Don Trig's nowhere in sight, but he's just kind of in the middle there, talking with Carl, the gnome. He kind of turns and goes, "Oh, hi. You're a little stiff."
Here, let me help you with that. And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And I will hold out 200 gold pieces to him. Like, this was I was supposed to take the fall. So it's only fair that I give you half.
He kind of looks around. I'm all right. Thank you, though.
Well, I'm sure some beggar or Connie or something will find this small pouch of gold on the seat beside you very helpful, and I'll just leave it there. It was an excellent fight. I hope to hear from you in the future.
Best of luck.
And I will casually stroll back out towards my friends.
All right. And Mo, like I said, you easily find Mo and Zaz. Sorry, you easily find the other two. What do you guys want to do?
Well, that was interesting. That was a lot of fun, actually.
Stupid.
Hey, I thought it was beautiful. It was great. I had a great time.
I know. Stupid.
Zane snickers.
All right, well. Now what? Where do we go? It's dark now. Do we just find a place to camp out? Or what's everyone's plan here?
DM, are the crowds planning on camping around here?
A lot of them are leaving, actually. Possibly. You actually, one sec here. Let's use the dice. You see 3 camps that are a fair distance away. So it doesn't look like they're camping at the location of the event. They just moved a bit down the road, but you do see camps. You see the telltale smoke and light of a bonfire.
I lightly jerk my head towards that direction and I say, hey, life's better in numbers. We could camp with them.
I have no issue with it. Or we could follow the rest of the carts to Swordbreak.
If they're all traveling at night, I don't see what's wrong with it, especially if we have the numbers.
We did waste a lot of time. We don't know how much we have left.
Let's get to Swordbreak.
Works for me.
Going over the
Alright,
cart.
I'm game. Let's go.
All right. So, at this point, it's about 10 o'clock at night. You guys have been traveling a full day. So, as a group, you guys can talk amongst yourselves. How much longer do you guys want to travel? Be aware, if you do not sleep, you will take a point of exhaustion the next day.
Let's see how the other ones travel.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're just gonna.
let's
Okay, so you're just
pick a traveling wagon or something, and we'll just be like highway buddies.
okay. So you just want to follow for a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, cool. So who's driving the cart?
I'll drive.
Okay, Zaz is driving. Zaz, make an animal handling check. I don't think you've handled these horses yet.
Oh, that's why I piped up. 12.
12. It takes a bit of coaxing. They're not familiar with you, and you're not exactly sure how Quirin's been directing them, but it's not how you learned to do it. Takes a bit, but eventually you're able to get them moving. It's not at a breakneck speed, but you do move a little bit quicker. You pass by a number of small camps of maybe 1 or 2 wagons. And maybe 25 to 30 minutes later, at your quickened pace, you eventually come up to the point where you can see 2 other carts ahead of you. You travel for an hour. Nothing happens. The road is quiet. Travel for another hour. And just as that second hour is about to strike midnight, you see the 2 carts pull off to the side of the road in a very open clearing. People hop out. And by the time you're up where they are, you can see that they've begun making a fire.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Shall we stop for the night?
Sounds good.
May as well.
Sorry, what? I was asleep. What's going on?
We're stopping.
Oh, all right.
So, are you guys stopping at your own camp, or are you trying to amalgamate camps? What are you trying to do?
Let's try to merge some camps.
Are we trying to make friends? Perfect.
All right.
Strength in numbers.
So, you easily follow the ruts that the previous wagon's wheels had made. Similar sized wagons. Although theirs seems to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Reinforced. A little bit sturdier. As you kind of hop out of the cart, you see, let's see what you see here. You see 5 humans, all adults. 2 women, 3 men. Just all kind of looking at you curiously.
Who wants to be the front man on this?
The other one that's in shiny golden armor.
All right, thank you. I'll jump out of the cart. Walk over. Hello there.
Oh, yeah, it's the guy that took out the bugbears. Oh yeah, so it is. How's it going? What was your name? Laster? Elaster?
Alaster Zephyr.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive back there.
Thank you.
It's a little bit more entertaining once I was a couple drinks deep, but yeah. Good
I thought
job.
it was a blast. It was great.
I'm sure you had a good time. Yeah.
uh,
What can we do for you?
well, we're just wondering if we might be able to put our camp right next to yours, share a fire, and all that jazz.
I mean, we are kind of transporting some valuable stuff. We're not.
Well, you did
it's-
see 2 out of 3 of us take on opponents and win quite handedly.
Well, you see, that's that. Usually, if we were hiring protection, yeah, it's great. And please don't take offense to this. That kind of works the opposite direction too. We did just see 2 of you take out, trained fighters.
What are you even transporting?
Just a multitude of goods. A lot of it blacksmithing work, swords, armor, up to Swordbreak there. The military up there apparently is a little undersupplied. Seems strange to me that, where they train all the soldiers is undersupplied, but so be it. Won't work for us.
Well, I won't press you, but we will be in the area, I suppose.
All right. Well,
If you need anything, scream loudly. I'm sure we'll come running.
don't worry. If anything wakes me up in the middle of the night, I'll be sure to scream loudly and probably make a mess of myself. So don't worry.
All right. Good night. And
Yeah,
I'll
have
turn
a
back
good night.
and walk. So they're a bit scared by our display. So I just said that we'll be in the same area, and if they need us to scream loudly, and we'll go and save them or kill them, whatever.
Okay.
Right. I thought there was gonna be more of a conference. You know what? I'm just gonna prepare my bedroll. Whatever.
All right. So Alastair's preparing his bedroll. What are the rest of you 4 doing?
Underneath the cart.
Yep.
Getting
I'll
ready to
take-
take the first shift.
I'll take the first shift. Was that?
I guess Zane's preparing his bedroll then.
Okay. So, it's Zaz and Mo taking the first shift?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you bed down for the night, Zaz and Mo, make your perception checks. $11, 21.
21.
Zaz, you're not really paying attention to the other camp. Mo, you are. Being told that they were scared of you. On occasion, you see them kind of drinking, and yeah, they're just kind of looking back at you on occasion. Go back to drinking. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
They drink like sailors. Jeez. I think I can smell the ale from here.
Yep.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
it.
Who's taking second shift?
Zane.
All right.
I will.
Zane and Alastair. All right. Go ahead and make perception checks.
Boy. I'm not playing Clark. I can't.
19.
Okay.
Jeez. 4.
And a last roll.
Alastair, you wake up, you discover you're actually a lot more sore than you expected to be. You're like, oh man, ooh, that's a strange feeling. And I mean, like, you fought dragons, you've been a little stiff in the morning. You're just like, what the hell did I do? Like, Zane,
Yep.
not a lot's going on. So you decide to people watch. And as you sit there, you watch the other camp, drinking quite heavily, looking back at you on occasion. Nothing really to write home about. You're actually surprised that all of them are still up.
Okay.
All right.
Zane,
Yeah.
how are those dates with what's her name? The mute girl.
Zane
They
kind
go
of
around-
looks down and he's kind of turning white. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh. She's a bit cold, huh?
I don't want to talk about that.
Yep, this is a beautiful night out here. That's a nice tree. You could sure climb that and get away from this conversation. Yep.
Zane's kind of hurt from Alastair's last inquiry, so he's kind of going, yep, yeah.
Listen, Zane, I'm sorry. I just want to know more about you. That's all.
No, it's just we were gone for 9 weeks or so. She moved on.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Well, I would. And I go to wake up the next person for the watch.
Okay. Who's taking last watch?
I'll do it.
All right, Zaz. Quirin staying asleep.
Nobody's waking me up.
All right.
He needs at least 10 hours or he is very cranky.
24.
I think he's ever gotten 10 hours before.
Zaz. The night passes without any fanfare. However, you do look over, and strangely enough, they're still up, and they're still drinking. And this continues until the morning. They didn't sleep.
Okay.
As the sun rises, just as you're about to wake everyone up, Zaz, for the day to begin, something kind of catches the corner of your eye at the other camp, and you look as almost like someone's no-clipping through the world. You see them start standing up. However, it still looks like they're sitting around the campfire and drinking. And as they all begin to stretch, you see one of them go, "Ugh," and snap both of their fingers, and the visage of the campfire and them drinking vanishes to reveal that the campfire has been out for a while, and they were all in bedrolls asleep underneath some kind of illusion.
Oh, yeah.
Baller. Zane did not just say baller.
I hope
Sleep. Muller.
Baller.
Baller. All right. So, Zaz, who do you wake up
Baller.
first?
Quirin.
Good. Wait for it.
Dum.
Yep.
Oh, Quirin's awake.
Oh, it's like a wake up bell.
Just a dull thud.
Thud must mean it's time for breakfast.
We could eat on the road. Everybody in.
How
I
am I
can't wait to
supposed to
get
cook rations on a cart?
Very
Gotta-
carefully.
Slowly.
Once we get to Swordbreak, we'll stop in somewhere and get some real food.
Are we that close?
Well, that's the only place we're going. That would have food, I'm assuming.
I assume rations are like dried meats and things anyways,
Dried
correct,
meats
DM?
and like almost
Hardtack.
jerky. Yeah, jerky, hardtack, Kool-Aid. You know, stuff that
Ah, sick! Kool-Aid!
More of a Tang guy myself.
I believe you. All right.
Zaz would be a Tang guy.
Yeah, he would be.
We got Dragonberry, we got Eldritch Blast. We got
Eldritch Blast!
What a great yes! Oh,
I
coming
am
soon to a grocery
thoroughly
store
impressed.
near you after the quarantine, of course.
Oh.
ERP sports drinks.
We
I'd buy
now
the
need
shit out
a
of those.
D&D sports drink called
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Mine tastes like Eldritch Horrors.
You can really
Mine
feel the
tastes like
tentacles.
raspberry.
Oh, mine tastes like blueberry. Oh, I wanted Eldritch Blast.
It's like, oh man, that's strong. What is this? Oh, Way of the Drunken Master. 57%?
Yes.
All right, back on track.
I'm sorry, just someone needs to tweet out Eldritch Blast.
I might
Someone
do a
needs to
little work with
Photoshop
Photoshop. I might do that later tonight. All right, back on track. Even though that was comedy gold. All right, so heading down the road, you guys realize at this point, excuse me, that you're probably closer to Swordbreak than you thought. Traveling down the road a few hours longer, the open pastures, fields, and plains of the Heartlands begin to slowly fade into the forests of the Barrock Wilds and the High Grove, both slowly growing closer and closer to each side of the road. Eventually, the two forests seem to converge around a solid stone-walled city. As you grow even closer, a modest skyline of possibly 6 or 7 buildings peeks over the gargantuan wall. And closer yet, you begin to notice wagons backed up in front of the 15-foot portcullis that acts as an entrance to the city. You begin to notice people gathered around the small set of double doors to the right of the portcullis, talking amongst themselves in hushed tones. As your cart comes to a stop, and you kind of get out to see what the blockage is about, you hear a voice. Please back away from all entrances and exits. The city of Swordbreak is currently in lockdown. None may enter or exit the city at this time.
Oh, fuck, coronavirus.
If any amongst you find yourselves skilled with a sword or sorcery, come forward, as you are being summoned under the Militia Act of Jaren Daraphan, passed in 115 AE.
I just
look for the
start
source of
walking
the sound.
forward.
You look for the
Yeah.
source of the sound, Mo, and you see there is a very obviously outfitted guard standing on a wooden block. Mo and Alastair are going forward. What about the rest of you?
I look at the others and I go towards 2.
Okay.
I'll also go along.
Yep.
All right. Kind of walk up. He looks down and goes, Well, well. What do we have here?
What you asked for.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay. Doug kind of looks over one of the other guards and goes, I want you to take them around the other wall. Okay. Get them towards the Dragon Tail entrance. That's probably the easiest point of entry for this. The guard goes, Yes, sir. He goes, and Doug, brief them. Yes, sir. You follow this other guard as he takes you away from this group. And the group of people here, you all notice, seems to be in like nightgowns and other like sleepwear. Some people look disheveled. Some are actually holding a small mug, long since empty. And you get the feeling that these people have left the city at breakfast.
Mm.
You begin to walk around the wall, and it is a bit of a walk, and guard kind of goes, all right, so there's 5 of you. You're skilled with swords, magic, fighting? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
What are we fighting?
that's a great question. So, are you aware what Swordbreak's purpose is in this kingdom?
It's a military garrison.
Yes.
I'm sure it houses a lot of people as well.
Yes. the other thing it houses is called the Avalair Stronghold. Are you aware of this stronghold?
Would I?
No.
Make a history check.
Alright.
And just so we know, Mo is the
9.
only person who'd be able to make this check.
No,
Um,
no.
No. Actually,
Zane's a
with you-
book boy.
with you growing up in Redwater as well, Zane, I'll say you can make it with disadvantage.
History?
Yeah, history check. Mo, being in the gladiator pits and only visiting Swordbreak when you were a child, it doesn't.
Okay,
ring
just
any
take the
bells.
natural one again.
Jesus.
11 billion.
Zane, again, you're distracted looking at the wall like, wow, that is some nice stone.
That is a nice boulder.
Kind of waits for an answer. He goes, I'll take that as a no. The Avalair Stronghold is the dumping ground for the most heinous individuals that we have in the coast.
Oh, prison riot. Nice.
Not quite a prison riot. Have you encountered any orcs on your travel here?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, yeah, a few.
Well, unfortunately, the orc invasions as of late have grown bolder and more frequent, and we find ourselves stretched thin in the city. At this point, you're still walking. He goes,
How? What?
Go ahead.
Hold up. They're growing boulders. How do they do that? I thought they were like rock.
Bolder, not
Oh.
boulder.
You're good
I
with a
can't
sword,
believe Mo
right?
had to correct Alastair on that.
You're good with the sword, right? You're not the magic guy?
I'm damn good with the sword.
Excellent. Okay, good. Sword, don't take thought. As I was saying,
Hey!
Oh my god.
You gonna
As
be
I was-
okay, Scott?
I just like the way he's like, sword don't take thought.
as I was saying, so we're stretched pretty thin. Our more experienced soldiers and guards are out and about in the High Grove, as well as in the valley of our capital, making sure that the orcs do not reach the High Palace. This means, however, that the Avalair Stronghold was understaffed. And through some means or another, Gennik the Rook managed to escape.
Can we make
So-
a history check to see if we know who that is?
History?
Or was that overstepping of me? Sorry.
No, that's perfectly fine. If your intelligence is higher than 14, yes.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah. History?
Yep. If you have an intelligence higher than 14 and you're native to a city in Dragontail Coast. Bad. We have 2 Outlanders here.
Yeah.
10.
5.
You've never heard of Gennik the Rook.
Okay.
And probably for good reason.
I just kind of shrug.
Yes. Okay. Well, Gennik was broken out by some kind of gang. At this point, we have recruits creating a perimeter as well as a volunteer militia. None of them are overly skilled in swordsmanship. So, you, as well as a number of other travelers who have come through, are going to be sent to this area of the city. We want you to capture Gennik the Rook, and we want him alive. As per the Militia Act, you will be compensated 75 gold pieces before the job.
And how
If-
much after?
If you bring us back Gennik the Rook, we will provide you with 50 platinum pieces. This is
His eyes widen.
This is an incredibly dangerous individual.
Should be a breeze.
I want.
What?
We don't need money.
We need
That's
to know
great.
where Laurel Booth is.
Yes, that's what we want. We want the location of a specific individual who is sick.
I want to go back to
And the money
fucking.
too.
I want to go back to Sephora, so whatever the fucking name was, the goblin, and get that sword.
Yeah, no,
I
no,
want
Sephora.
money.
no. Forget that for now. We need to focus on one thing. Do you know where Laurel Booth is?
At this point, he kind of looks at you and goes, "Sir, are you aware how large a city Swordbreak is?
No.
It's a fairly large city. Matter of fact, let's get you a map for it, everybody."
Oh,
Ooh.
So-
Ooh-wee.
I'd like to welcome you guys to your 4th city map.
Come on, Swordbreak.
Come on, map. Load.
Load, baby.
Load around.
Load.
I don't know why I made that
symbol.
connection. Ooh.
Third 4 parks.
So at this point, you guys are actually just moving around there. And yes, your marker now has little devil horns.
I was
I was
gonna
gonna
ask
say that's
about
I
that.
love it.
So,
Yeah.
he turns and goes, "Swordbreak is fairly large. If you're looking for a specific individual, and it is for the greater good, in lieu of payment for returning us Gennik the Rook, we will do an investigation and a query to bring this Laurel Booth to you."
All right, we bring him to you dead, you give us the information. We bring him to you alive, you give us the money and the information.
You bring him to us dead, you go to Avalair Stronghold yourself.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
This is an important individual. We believe that he has ties to, well, very apropos, the flock. But,
Of course he does. Everybody and
Suspected.
their mother seems to have a connection to the flock these days.
well, Gennik here is incredibly old.
How about we just tell you who the leader is and you let us go into town for free?
I myself wouldn't have much use of that information. That'd be something to tell our captain at a later date. And possibly you may want to report that up in Dragontail. I think the king might have one of those special dragon guards to send out after them. Today, however, we have an incredibly dangerous person creature thing that we need contained. Am I clear?
What is he exactly? And how did he get out? Those seem a little bit prudent on this. I
He-
like to know who I'm stepping in the ring with.
You're looking for someone. He kind of pauses for a moment. He stops. He's kind of walking slowly. He goes, "You're looking for something avian. Kind of. You'll know he's around when you can smell a distinctive, how would I describe it? It smells of dust, bird shit, and spoiled milk."
Pussy stay.
Whoa. It's like you're looking for something. He's avian, beaked, wrinkled skin, hunched. Roughly looks at Mo about your size.
Is he colorful and makes stupid remarks?
If the skin is frankly not the one you're thinking of.
So
Oh, thank
not
God.
an Aarakocra?
Maybe once upon a time, yes.
Oh. They grow old and they lose all their feathers. Sad.
Our research suggests that Gennik the Rook has been born and grown old several times.
Can we just go with this now?
Yeah, let's just go.
Is there any additional information you can give us, just so we know what we're contending against?
I hope you guys know how to stop magic.
We throw crabs at it.
Whatever works.
Or we can kill
Look
it.
at Quirin.
He kind of hands you each a small pouch, and you notice that the pouch is actually has the same emblem on it that he has on his armor. and each one, and they seem almost uniformly made. He goes, 75 gold pieces each. Alive, if you can. If he dies, be aware, as I mentioned, he'll come back for a later generation. And the cycle begins anew.
Interesting.
You said that there were other people sent inside as well, correct?
A number, yes.
Does that mean we have allies in there?
I think how we're going to approach this is our militia, as well as our recruits and trainees, will hold the perimeter to make sure that nothing gets by. Gennik is not exactly the most physical of enemies, so they should be able to prevent him from physically traveling through. We're hoping, with you travelers for some reason coming in groups, we're hoping that we can send you in as a sweeping force to flush him out. So you will be sent with your 5 allies to a specific part of the city that has been identified as a potential place for Gennik the Rook. And your job will be to clear that area and report back.
Okay.
All right. At this point, you've reached the door of the northern gate of Swordbreak. So, give me uno momento, please. Let me just open up my documents here. So, walking through the gates. This gate itself, whereas the other one was about 15 feet tall, this one sits between 20 to 25 feet tall. As you walk in, you notice that there's not a lot of color. All the houses are a gray or a plain wood and look very utilitarian in their design. And looking around, you feel as if it's a trick of the light, or your mind's playing tricks on you, but you realize that no, these houses are repeated. Cookie cuttered. Over and over and over again.
Oh, so like
Regimented.
military housing.
Exactly. You kind of walk through, and you walk through about this area here, and you notice that there appears to be like a number of small cafes and other small green grocers and stuff. The town itself is empty. And you see that as you're walking in, another guard is kind of waving to you about here. He walks you over and takes you, and you see at this point, each street, the streets are about 10 feet wide with 5-foot sidewalks. Each street has 4 people holding a sword and shield, standing resolute as a barricade. And it's a full blockage of everywhere from here to, well, let's see, actually. I think I've got a tool for this. Let's say, oh, not that big. Can I move it now? I cannot. That's interesting. Go away.
Oh my god.
Weird tool. Regardless, from about here to down to here, all across here in the Upper East Carcelled. And there's a distinct change after you reach that part with the cafes. The buildings stop being regimented and copy-paste and start becoming a lot more, not ramshackle, but very lower end. Nothing overly fancy. As you stand there with the guard, you see another group made up of 2 halflings and a human, as well as there's a further group away that has a tabaxi and a tiefling, and strangely enough, a gnome. And it's all kind of standing there. The guard kind of pulls you all in and goes, okay, so here's what we're going to do. He pulls out a map. He goes, Group A, points to the first group I mentioned. He goes, you guys are going there. And he kind of circles an area over here. Okay. Group B points to the group with the tabaxi and the gnome. You guys are going central. And Group C, pointing to you guys. You guys are the biggest party. It's most likely he headed in this direction. You're going here. Be aware, you may encounter battle. Is everyone okay with that?
Zane nods.
Also nod.
I just
Right.
grin.
Yes. In case other people weren't listening, can you repeat the whole thing again?
Excellent. So, best of luck. Return once you've met up in the center at the gates of Avalair Stronghold. At this point, he rolls up the map, and the other two parties kind of walk past the barricade and head to their part of the city. What are you guys doing?
Follow our instructions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really wasn't listening, so now I'm just following along, looking at all the empty buildings.
All right. So, as you get to the area, it's quiet. Very spooky quiet. You're walking down the streets. No sound. No movement. How are you guys going to look for them? Get creative. Tell me what skill you're going to use and how to find this escaped prisoner.
Ooh.
I'm going to take a moment and bow my head and start praying
Okay.
and ask Bahamut to give me a sign, a direction, where to start, where to look.
I'm gonna make an investigation check.
Well,
Zane, you were going to say something?
No, I'm just reading.
Okay. So Zaz, let's do this. Zaz, make an investigation. You're looking around and everything's empty. All the doors are unlocked. You don't see or hear anything. Alastair,
yes.
if there was a wind, it's not here, as the wall is blocking it.
Fuck.
You
No,
get the
that's fair.
feeling, having realized now that there's no wind, the reason that you only saw a skyline of 6 to 7 buildings for such a large city is because A, the wall was blocking the wind, and B, with the wind going up and over, it would probably be a little bit stronger and it might be dangerous to have buildings up that high.
Well, I'm not getting anything.
So,
You're the city fighter guy. Tell us where's the best place to look for a rat or a bird in this case.
I know nothing about this city.
Is there anybody in the houses?
no.
Shit.
Is there,
Zaz, you hear, after Quirin says, shit, you hear maybe 100 feet ahead of you, just barely, shit.
Like it was just repeated?
As if there was a exact echo.
I'm gonna point it out. I'm gonna tell Claire to say shit again.
Shit.
No response.
I still want to go investigate it.
All right.
I'll join him.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Either both of you can make one, or you can make it with advantage.
John, do you have anything in your investigation?
I've got a
Yeah,
plus
I'm in the
3.
same boat. Oh, you do get a +3? Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage.
Yep. 22.
22. You go around the corner, and with a 22, you do see a very quick kind of blur of black.
If you're the guy we're looking for, Victor Latimer says hello.
Victor Latimer says hello.
Hopefully you're the one I'm looking for. Not going to try to hurt you. And I slowly walk up.
Can I roll a nature check if I know of any kind of like bird beings that would repeat stuff?
Yeah, go ahead and make a nature check.
22.
You are aware, actually. You've encountered one in your travels before ending up in Briar Glen. Charming fellow. Was only able to say things that he heard. Small, black, almost raven-like. It was called a kenku.
Oh.
I'm walking up towards him.
You turn the corner, he's not there.
Don't want to play hide and seek with you. There are people around searching for you. I'm just wanting to talk.
No answer.
Oh, fuck.
Why don't we issue them a challenge?
Go
Could try
ahead.
and climb up and get a better vantage.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, make an athletics check for that.
Athletics or acrobatics? Athletics?
Athletics.
$24.
24. With all of the houses in Swordbreak being one story, you're able to kind of get that just vertical leap, grab onto the edge, and very easily swing your way up on top of a roof. I'm gonna say, go ahead now, make a perception check with advantage.
Ooh, nice.
That's one fail, one success.
A 21.
21. You do see again, just a little like wisp of black go around a corner of one of the houses, but then you see another one go another direction.
Shit. I'll relay the information.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Zaz has done something. Quirin has done something. Mo has done something. Alastair tried something as well. Zane, what do you got?
I have no idea what to do.
Well, let's see here. Go ahead.
Eldritch blast everything.
Yeah.
Light a house on fire. Fuck it.
that would be something. Go ahead and make a perception check yourself for me. I just want to know what you're seeing, because with your nat ones the last little bit, Zane's been pretty distracted as of late.
Aloof.
Yeah.
Staring off into the distance.
21.
21. You see actually, let me just double check. Yeah, okay. You see a small beak kind of poking out over what looks like a front yard fence.
Zane kind of... is it noticeably small?
It is
Like a
it
Kenku
is-
typically is?
it's small, yes.
I kind of I squint and I kneel over and I say, "Hello?"
Pulling something. Hello?
Do you want to step out? I'm not going to hurt you. In fact, you should come with us if you want to stay safe. This place is very dangerous right now.
Victor Latimer says hello.
Zane shudders. Can I go up to it and see if it doesn't run away or something?
Make a stealth check.
Okay, what is my stealth? Ooh, that's good. 16.
16. Well, I guess at this point I should give you a visual aid, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So,
Duty. Rocks fall, I die.
there we go. Is everyone on the map?
No.
Loading.
No.
Got one left.
Okay.
Loading,
we go.
loading. This
That's pretty.
load is brought to you by.
Still loading.
Okay. So,
Oh, wow.
I'm going to say you're here. Quirin and Zaz over here. Laster was kind of here. And Mo, you're up on this roof.
Just give me 1 second. I got one more chunk.
Yep, I'm just moving everything here.
No.
13 out of 14.
Yeah. It's probably the final map is what's taking the longest time to load. It is.
Oh, there we. Oh, it's huge. Oh, it's decently sized. Sorry,
Damn it.
I was just
computer.
very much zoomed in.
Yeah. Zane here saw me work on this for a while.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. This is what I've been sitting on the couch doing all day.
Okay, well, I don't have glass. I couldn't see it. I
Excellent.
couldn't physically see it.
Good.
Okay.
This
I'm
is
in.
all news to me.
All right. So, Zane, Kenku you see is right about there.
Right about where? Sorry. Oh, right there. I can see him. Okay.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Well, I made the stealth check, so I want to sneak up on it.
Okay. He is
Or
just like lightly poked out over the like his beak is visible over the top of that fence.
That's a very cute visual.
Can I see him from my vantage point?
No, actually you cannot. It's if you were to kind of look straight down, you could probably just barely see the edge of the fence there because of where you are on the roof.
Can I see Zane?
You can see Zane.
Okay, so I know he's sneaking over to something.
Yeah.
You should come with us. It's not safe here right now.
22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, he is.
You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage, and we're going to hop into initiative.
Ooh. Fucker. Don't trust birds.
Never trust birds.
Don't trust birds. Birds in our story have been notoriously bad.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to roll.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize you said roll for initiative.
Yes, roll for initiative.
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this.
Ah!
Oh, thank
yes!
God. I'm not first.
Oh, God. Okay,
Oh.
so let me just get a little bit of initiative of my
Zaz?
own here. Oh, shit. Okay, so higher than a 20. 22. Jesus, Zane.
20 for me.
Sounds
And 20
appropriate
for
for me to go
Quirin.
first, considering I got hit.
Yeah. Sometime. Okay, 1 sec. Gotta write things in here. Okay, higher than 15. I heard 17.
Nope.
No? Oh God, what happened to you three? Jeez. Oh my God. All right. Mo with an 8. Alastair with a 7. And Zaz with a 1.
I climbed up a building. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, understandably
Although,
so.
I don't see how that excuses the other two behind me.
All right, so top of the round. Zane, it has just pulled out a rapier and has stabbed you.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't really have a chance to think of anything.
Yeah, give it a think here.
You know what? I want to try Primal Savagery.
Okay. So that is that just happens, right?
Isn't it a reaction?
Melee spell attack.
Right. Is it the one I'm thinking of? 1 second here.
Are you thinking of Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah. Oh, this is the one where you basically give yourself claws, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's a cantrip too.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. So go ahead and make a melee spell attack. So you roll a d20 and then add your spell attack bonus.
Spell attack bonus.
Should be
Spell attack
+7
bonus.
for you.
Yeah. Why does it say +8 on my chart?
It might be then +8.
Okay.
Do you have a? Yeah. Oh, right. The stat increase. Yeah, it'd be +8.
Okay. Bam. 21.
21 definitely hits. Just so you're aware, Primal Savagery's damage is 2d10 because. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, 2d10 because you passed 5th level.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Not plus anything because it's just a regular
Yeah, it's
rolled
just
attack.
just straight damage.
Ugh,
So
7.
7 points of damage. All right.
He
So
gave me
as
7, I gave him 7.
as it stabs you, Zane, your fingernails kind of Wolverine grow and then suddenly turn into sharp, almost daggers on the ends of your hands. And you reach down, and you swipe at this thing, which as you swipe in, you hear Quirin's voice go, "Shit." Anything else you want to do?
Just get into. Can I move?
Yeah.
Okay, I will move a couple feet back and go into a defensive stance.
Let me think here. It's going to take an attack of opportunity against you, Zane.
Of course it is.
12? Does 12 hit?
Ooh, is 12 my DC?
I think.
Let me just find out. Yeah, 13 is my armor class. So never
Okay,
mind.
so it just barely misses. Instead of the rapier, you actually notice that it goes to peck at you with its
Weird.
beak. All right, that ends your turn. Quirin, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm in the back of the house and I heard something.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna shuffle past you here. And do I see anything?
Yeah, from that angle, just going past where Alastair is, yeah, you see the bird kind of like reeling from being scratched behind this fence.
Dagger flame.
All right, and that is a Dex saving throw. What is your DC?
17? Yep, 17.
7.
That hits.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah. $19.
19
Oh!
damage.
I don't want to kill it. Kenkus are cute.
So as it's kind of reeling, it goes to peck at you, Zane. Quirin, you come around the corner, and you see it, you're like, oh, shit, and just cast your Sacred Flame. Because you catch it off guard, you see the gray flames wrap around its tiny body as it goes, kind of turns and looks at you, wide-eyed and scared. Anything else from you?
Told you that we would not try to hurt you. Then I'm in turn.
All right. It's now the Kenku's turn. The Kenku is going to pull a longbow off of his back and take a shot at you, Quirin. That is definitely not going to hit. That's a 15.
Nope.
So as the arrow, this tiny little arrow with black fletching, hits you in the chest, kind of looks at you and goes, shit. And it's going to hop up over the fence, give you a fleeting glance there, Zane. So it's 5 feet there, and it's going to duck inside the house. That ends the Kenku's turn. Mo, you are up. At this point, you saw the Kenku go over the fence.
But I didn't see where it went.
You saw it kind of go around the building. You didn't see it go in. Zane, you would have seen it go into the building, though.
All right, then.
Can I shout? Or does that count as an action?
I'd say on Mo's turn, you can definitely say something to him.
It went inside.
Oh. I'm just trying to see.
Was that a reaction on the roof? Oh.
I'll just run along the roof and
Okay.
actually,
If you were a bard, I'd make a joke, but you're not a bard.
Fiddler on the roof, yeah.
Hi, Molly.
I'll actually, I'll spend my action to dash.
Okay.
And just hop down
Right.
and go towards the door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
Nope. Wide
okay,
open.
can I move the rest of my...
Yeah. You're still dashing, so you can go inside.
Okay, so I'll go 20 feet in. I just can't...
Oh!
Oh!
That was dope!
Actually, I'm just gonna go... I'll go 10 feet. Oh, okay, if I see him, then I'll
Ogres
approach
have
him.
layers.
Now, you are on opposite sides of the couch.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Okay,
it's a
just so
Jackie
you're
Chan movie.
All right.
Oh no, I'm on unstable ground.
Yep.
Oh, whatever will I do?
Okay, so... Mo, that ends your turn. Alaster, you are up. What would you like to do?
If I look around, there are no windows or anything on this side of the wall, is there?
So, let's point this out now. When you look inside the building, you see those beams of light coming from the wall? Those are your windows.
Okay, well, I wouldn't have seen that, so...
Yeah, there's no windows on that side.
How tall is this fence?
Somewhere between 3.5 feet tall and 4,
Okay.
maybe?
I'm just gonna leap over it, and then I think I can only move 30 feet, so...
Yeah.
And as a... I have to be able to see that, huh?
Yeah.
Shit, okay. Yeah, I'm going to just end my turn, ready to attack if the Kenku comes out of this door.
Okay. That brings us to Zaz. Zaz! Everyone's just been kind of running away, and you're there like, wow, these buildings are really boring. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, Zaz?
Go this way.
Okay.
I see everyone else running in that direction. I'm going to go over this way.
All right.
And I'm going to ready a thorn whip in case anything comes within range. That is an enemy.
All right. So, that brings us to the end of the initiative round. It's top of the round. Zane, you're back up. What would you like to do?
I want to bust through the door. Actually, do I have enough feet for that? Give me a hot second. I don't think I do. Oh no, I do. I want to bust through the door,
Okay.
and I want to shout, "Stop, Mo!" And I want to shout to the Kenku too. Does that count, or?
I'd say if you're going to shout at both of them, this is going to take your action.
Okay. I want to put both hands out, and I want to say, "Stop! We don't want to hurt you." And
Okay.
that's all I want to do.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion. Holy shit, that's my persuasion. I'm a beefy boy.
those charisma stats.
Oh, come on! A 14.
Eh, it could be
14?
worse.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. That ends your turn. Zane, Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Tromp, trompity, tromp, tromp. Do, do.
Okay.
And just look around. See if there's anything else.
Okay. Make a perception check.
$17.
17. You see movement to the north of you.
You're trying to just nudge a laster and kind of point off to that direction. In my turn.
All right. Okay, so that the Kenku, the Kenku actually kind of seeing Mo right in front of him is going to kind of go back on his heels and bring his arms out and just furiously starts beating his quote-unquote wings. Mo, can I get you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yeah. $18.
18 succeeds. So as it begins beating, you feel wind actually start push you back, and you're able to push yourself against it. And the Kenku kind of shit, and is going to make a run for it. You can get your attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That's a
Oof.
crit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hits. So that's with your that'd be 2d8 plus the modifier.
That's 13 points.
13 points of damage. So as it kind of beats its wings, and Zane, you make your plea, it goes to make a run for it. You just hold out your axe and you cleave it right in the chest as it just kind of slowly skids across the floor, dead on the ground. However, what you do suddenly hear is as coming out of the bathroom is another Kenku holding a dagger, and just kind of looks at you, Mo, looks at the dead friend, and he is going to take his action, his turn there to move to the window. He's going to hop out of the window, and he's going to go here. That's going to end his turn. Quirin Alaster. Quirin, with pointing out that other Kenku that you see now right here as the movement, an arrow is fired at Alaster. That is a 17.
Hit.
All right. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As well. That. And that brings us to Mo's turn. Mo, what are you doing?
Sorry, mouthful of cookies.
Good. Cookies, good.
What kind of cookies?
Mini Oreos.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm gonna go and jump through the window after the
Okay.
Kenku
Yep.
and come up to it, and kind of having the recognition that like these Kenku are the same. They're not. They're obviously not who we need to be worried about not killing. I'm just gonna pump 3 attacks into him.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna let it go.
You thought wrong.
20, 16, 25.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Oh my god. Kenkus are so cute.
Kenkus are not people.
Oh my god. That was a little
The only-
Agreed.
The only Kenku that is a person is Kiri. And that Kenku is far, far away. 1, 2, 3.
Doing the math.
19.
So as you take your 3 strikes, you take a look at your projection, your Raven Queen's projection as it comes down. It's not humming, but it is glowing pretty bright. That it for you, Mo?
Yeah.
Alaster, you're up. You just got shot by this little bastard up here. What are you doing?
I am going to. Oh yeah, it works.
Yeah, not quite.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay, on.
on Kenku number 3,
Okay,
and then I'm going to. Oh, I can do it too. I'm gonna round the corner and notice this one, and then take an attack at that one.
Okay.
I guess it technically would be 2 attacks. Yeet! Oh, the second one's a nat 1. So, 10. And
The 20 hits, though. Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been
Oh, no.
stop.
Rants, man.
1 week since playing D&D.
Oh, no.
Because now you're angry.
Okay, 13 damage.
13. Oof. Oof. Big oof. So, Alaster, you cast your Hunter's Mark and you're just running up and you see Mo engaged with the other one. You're like, all right, might as well. And you come and take the big swing right at him. Is that it for you? Do you have anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. So, at this point, Zane still standing in the doorway. Natural 20.
That sure does hit.
So you are going to go ahead and take.
Cancelled.
Okay. So we'll just take that first die. You are going to go ahead and take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And Quirin,
Yeah.
you see the arrow fly from in between those 2 houses. To your right.
Yep.
Zaz,
Mhm.
a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. You suddenly hear an arrow just go at your feet as you look up and notice there's a Kenku on the roof. And Zaz, that brings us to your turn.
Cool. Thorn whip.
All right.
Oh, you got a bomb. Who's got a bomb?
I have a bomb. Me.
Sorry.
That's a bum.
Who's gonna bomb?
Sorry, I had to put a GIF down.
Yes, you did.
19, does that hit?
Let
No.
me see
Yeah,
if it-
19 hits. Yeah.
9 damage, and I pull him down towards me by 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, he'd fall. So 9 damage, you said?
Yeah.
And you're pulling him 10 feet towards you. So how's right there sound?
Sounds good.
And he's going to also take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. As you're just like, oh, there you are. As you just shoot is all you hear as it hits the ground. Anything else from you, Zaz?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Top of the round, Zane, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm indoors, so.
Yeah, you're just like in the doorway. The door's still open.
I guess I want to just shake my head and cast Eldritch Blast at Kenku 3.
Kenku 3, yep. Go ahead and roll your 2 beams.
Plus 7?
Yep.
Oh,
Christ.
number 2. 1 number off from 2 nat 20s. Oh, wouldn't that have been
Jesus.
impressive?
All right, so
You
go
guys wanna
ahead and
suck
roll
my
your
dick yet?
what?
What is
Roll
it?
your 3d10 plus 12 on the poor fucking Kenku.
Oh, hold on. Plus 31.
Holy shit. Does Hunter's Mark do anything for him?
It only applies for me.
That's what I thought, yeah. So 31. Say you just kind of walk out and you shake your head and you look at the Kenku kind of down the street like
Kind of have like a I'm sorry, buddy kind of thing.
just Anything else from you, Zane?
Let's see.
Actually, Zane, turning around now, you would see this guy.
Oh, great. I would have attacked that one. But okay, nothing. No, nothing further.
Okay. Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Drop over to this doorway and Sacred Flame on number 3.
Okay, just so you're aware, the doorways where the paths are.
Number 3's not dead. Oh
Okay,
my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, I've just had a window then.
Okay. Yep. What is the save again? Sorry?
17 Dex.
17? Yeah, so rolled a 19. Well, it has a 19. Didn't roll a 19.
Damn.
Yeah, so it saves. Just kind of getting hit. It kind of bounces backwards as you cast your Sacred Flame, and it just kind of misses as it scatters around its feet. Anything else from you, Quirin?
That's everything.
Okay. At this point, Kenku number 3 is going to retaliate on you, Zane.
Okay.
Take a longbow shot. That is a... one sec here. That's a 21 to hit.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah.
That's max damage. So that's 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And afterwards, he's going to back into the house.
Little shit.
That brings us to Mo's turn. Mo, you and Alastair are making a beefy chicken sandwich right now.
Oh, don't talk about food,
Delicious.
please.
I'm gonna try and finish this one off.
Okay.
Ooh. 9, 20 something, and a 10.
Yeah, so the Raven Queen's projection hits.
Alright. Yay. Nine.
So as you and Alastair are just kind of going back and forth, swinging at this thing, eventually it stops moving, but you don't notice, and you just keep swinging.
Alright.
All right.
Do I... I guess looking over, I'll run towards this one
Okay.
and just get ready.
All right. That brings us to Alastair. Alastair, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to go over here and step inside the house. And I don't see it immediately, do I?
No, you do not.
Okay, I would like to make a survival check at advantage to see if I can figure out where he went.
Okay.
Survive. Oh, not too bad. Wow. 6.
You walk in, you're like, here, birdie, 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 bird.
Come out,
Ariel.
you feathered fucker.
Where are you little fuck? All right, anything else from you, Laster?
No.
All right. Kenku 4 is going to see Mo running and is going to come here, is going to climb up the 1 story, hop on the roof. So that's 10 feet. And then is going to come right here, and then is going to use the dash action to drop down here and then head into the house. Kenku 5 is going to use its multi-attack and take both a rapier attack and a peck at you, Zaz. The rapier is a 16 to hit,
My armor class is 16.
so it hits. And then peck is a 16 to hit.
Okay.
So the rapier there is a 13 piercing damage,
Okay.
and the peck is 2 piercing damage. As he's kind of wrapped up in the vine, he's trying to stab you, and he can't quite get it in, but he's poking you. It's uncomfortable.
Hmm.
It is now your turn.
I'm gonna hit it with my longsword.
Okay. Is that a euphemism or?
No. No, I'm quite literal, but I am aiming for non-lethal.
Okay.
I'm aiming to like knock it unconscious if I can.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
And I don't do very well, but damn it, do I try.
You do. As he's
Oh
kind of,
my God,
you've got him in the
I'm
thorn whip. You
trying.
kind of release the thorn whip to give a good slash. He's kind of wiggling around. You're like, stay still so I can hit you, type thing. Is that it for you, Zaz? You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, but my bonus action. Nope. No, I can't do anything.
Nothing? All right. Top of the round. Zane, you're up. What would you like to do?
Kenku 5 went into this house, right?
Yes, he did. Oh, Kenku 4 did, yes.
4? Okay.
Yeah, Kenku 5 is currently in the back behind the house
The
here.
other.
dealing with
Okay, I
guys.
want to go inside.
Okay, so the door is actually where the path is from the street.
Oh, okay. Well then, I was here, right?
You had stepped out, so you were actually like, yeah, you were there.
Okay, I want to get 25, 30. Okay, just
Okay.
inside.
You do not see him immediately.
This is a fun map. As I run past Quirin, I motion him to follow me,
Okay,
and I guess that's my turn.
that's convenient because now it's Quirin's turn.
I'm gonna point at Mo and then point towards the big building that nobody's gone into.
Okay,
And then I'm going to follow Zane.
all right.
And I can't really get past him because he's kind of in the doorway, huh?
Yeah, this is a blocking thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
They both have to duck.
we're
It's
both
funny 'cause we're fighting
gigantic.
birds.
There's
Well,
really no ducking.
Zane's scrawny. Like he's tall, but he's not thick.
I'm wearing full armor. Either you get out of my way, or there's no going past.
Quirin's like a fluffy dog. Once you take the armor off, it's like putting a dog in a bathtub. They look real skinny.
He's like Molly.
All right. Anything else from you, Quirin?
I'm gonna check the room.
Make a perception check.
Oh, good call on checking the room. I'm a moron.
18.
This one is fine. You can tell by there's very limited in this room. Obviously, there's a bookshelf, there's a table, there's a fireplace, there's a rug.
Yep.
He's not in this room.
Yep. I whisper that to Zane, and then that's it.
All right.
Essentially.
It's now.
He's not in this room.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, Alaster,
Yes.
18 to hit.
Molly.
Definitely hits.
All right. So you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage
90 billion points of damage.
as the little bastard pokes out from behind the chair,
Ow! There you are.
and he's going to run here. You hear a door open, then you hear glass shatter, and Then he's going, because I can do this, he's going to get up on the roof.
He's gonna summon the roof again.
Summon the roof.
So he's on the roof. I've done it, guys. I figured out how to use height.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
That
right.
is really cool.
Mo, it's your turn. You did hear the glass break as the Kenku went through it behind you, and you did see Quirin point towards the big house.
I'm just gonna kind of throw a chill touch at the Kenku as he runs onto the roof.
Okay. Yep. So that's
Um,
just as he's getting up there.
Just
Yeah.
fucking softball that bitch.
That's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
2d8. So that's 8 points of necrotic damage. And then I'm just gonna take
As he falls off the roof.
3 dead. And I'm gonna run over to the door. Is the door open?
It's closed, but it's not locked.
It's an action to open the door, is it?
No.
Is it an action? Alright, I just open the door.
Never in my life has it taken 6 seconds to open a door.
Maybe if I
Connect with this
lift from the bottom.
This handle's weird.
Have you never been drunk with your keys?
Have you ever not had a push door when you're supposed to pull?
Okay, fine. Apparently, I have more movement skills than most. Lucky me. You're in this. It's kind of a nice foyer area. This is a nice house.
And I'm just gonna. I can't use it on my action, so.
Okay.
I'll just wait till next time.
All right. Alastair, you are up. What would you
Yes.
like to do?
Step back out. See the corpse on the ground.
Yeah,
Huh.
twitching.
All right.
Two bottleneck situations.
I'm going to just stop here and ready an attack.
Okay. What are you readying the attack for?
If any adversaries come within striking distance of my big fuck off sword.
Gotcha. All right.
Poor Zaz has been forgotten.
No, he's doing work on this fucking bastard little prick back here. All right. So at this point, you hear a shatter of glass, Quirin and Alastair, as Kenku 4 goes out of that window. He's going to use his movement to get there. Is then going to use his action to dash to go through that window. And then go into this house here and
Motherfucker.
vanish. Kenku 5 is going to take a... It's going to start flapping its wings at you, Zaz. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, a dex?
Dex save, yes. Excuse me.
5.
5. So as it begins flapping its wings, suddenly you see like a ghostly image in front of you of just feathers, and you are considered blinded until the start of Kenku 5's next turn. It's then going to break into glass and finish. Top of the round is where we're going to
Alright.
take our break
Ooh.
in the middle of combat. So, we left off top of the round. Zane.
All right, I would like to. Those
Rage.
brown things are doors, right?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
I'd like to walk into this room and investigate it.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay, one moment. Let me remember what my investigation is. I should just memorize these numbers.
Easier said than done sometimes.
12.
From what you can tell, other than the fact that the door to the bathroom to your left is open, this room has been turned. As if someone was looking for something.
Oh. Okay.
Is that your turn?
I guess so.
Okay, Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
I saw him run off to the other house. I know everybody else is going towards them.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to here
Gotcha.
and just going to take a look around.
Okay, make a are you actively investigating or are you just looking?
Investigating. Just trying to see what I can find in these houses.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make your investigation check.
Quirin the burglar.
Not a burglar, I'm just interested.
And you keep everything you find.
Not everything. Fuck! 1 or 4.
You're just kind of amazed at Mo's handiwork. Just looking at that Kenku just like smeared across the floor, and you're like, wow, like it couldn't be more dead. But you don't see anything.
Yep. And that's my turn.
All right, Mo, you are up.
There's not really any place to hide in this first room, is there?
Not
It's just-
really. It's kind of like a receiving lounge type thing.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. I'm going to go through and walk through the door.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
What's your
did hear
passive perception?
I believe it's 13.
Something
13.
stinks.
Oh. Can I investigate?
Yeah, make an investigation check. Alastair, you are on deck, followed by Zaz.
Follow your nose wherever it goes.
Oh, sorry, that's wrong number. That's a 3. I was looking at intimidation. 21.
You can see the broken windows, and you see a trail of bloody footprints leading to the first door on your right.
Now, does this smell like what the guy had described?
With a 13, you can't discern like specific smells, but you know it stinks.
All right.
It's a bit nutty.
Go over to the door and open it.
Okay.
Wait, 15,
That would be
30.
natural 20.
Oof.
As you are hit
Real good.
for oh Jesus Christ. That's a fair amount of damage. That's a lot of damage. 12 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And then the second hit on you is a 19,
That hits.
and you are hit for 9 points of piercing damage. As both of the Kenku were in this room and waiting for you.
Whoops.
That was Alright.
All right. Alastair, you're up. What would you like to do?
Fall into the house here.
Okay.
That's what we'll do. And then use my action to dash.
All right. Mo is standing in the door, and he's you can see that he's been struck, but you can't see what's on the other side.
All right. I guess I'll just end right there.
All right. Zaz, with your passive perception, you can hear what's happening inside that house through the open windows now.
But I still can't see.
You can't see it, but you can definitely hear it. You hear there's a tussle going on.
Okay. Can I move over to the window?
Yep,
Can I go into the window?
you can.
And I'm gonna ready a thorn whip
Okay.
for the first thing that I think I can hit.
All right. So the minute any enemy enters your range, you're going to cast Thorn Whip. Is how
Yep.
we're going to phrase that. All right. Very top of the round. Mo.
Oh.
You hear, after being struck, you hear from the other room, you hear a... Nothing. Come looking in this entire town and I can't find a single thing. And as walking out of the door from the other side is some kind of horrible featherless vulture human hybrid. Kind of coming out, kind of skittering out of the door, in case anyone needed to know what this thing pretty much looks like. Kind of looks and goes, "Oh, we seem to have visitors, do we?" Kind of looks you over. Goes, "I'd say it was nice knowing you, but I'd be lying." And it's going to cast Blight. So that would be a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Man, everyone's got blight.
Yeah. It's Blight on my world.
Crit for 26.
26. So you still take half damage. 10, 19, 27, 36. So you take 18 points of necrotic damage as you kind of, Alastair, you kind of watch the veins on Mo's neck kind of slowly start coming out, and he fights it off. But you watch as his lips dry up and he kind of starts blinking his eyes as the moisture is sucked out of him. The plant next to you, Alastair, dies.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
that's kind of sad.
That is going to...
That was a particularly large bonsai.
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
Because potted plants are hard to find. Zane, 22,
Yes.
you're up. What would you like to do?
I want to investigate the next room over.
Okay.
And investigation is +3. If I'm right, let me just make sure. Yes. 21.
Again, it just looks like this room has been searched and the window's broken. Someone didn't flush.
Oh.
They have plumbing?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have plumbing?
Yep. You guys have been in sewers.
Oh, true.
Yeah, other than that, not much in there.
Okay. Quirin's not in the vicinity anymore, so it wouldn't matter.
You can actually, with your angle, you can see Quirin standing in the doorway through the window.
Okay. I guess my turn is over. I have nothing to
Okay.
do.
Quirin, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Alrighty here. So let's go this way. Stop right there.
Okay.
And... Mo! You see anything? That's my turn.
All right. At this point, Zaz, another Kenku comes walking out of the bathroom. So you can get your Thorn Whip. $17 hits, yep.
I just imagine a toilet flusher. He's like wiping his hands in his pants.
No, I think we've established that these guys don't flush.
Towards me.
How much damage, sorry? 10?
10.
And just pull that 5 feet towards you there?
Yep.
All right. He's not restrained when Thorn Whip hits him, correct?
Nah, he's just pulled.
Okay, so he is going to take a multi-attack against you. Hit with his peck is a 11, that doesn't hit. And with the rapier is a 6, that doesn't hit. So again, after the Thorn Whip, just kind of struggling. And then the one behind him is going to take a longbow attack. He's at 3/4 cover, so what is your AC? usually?
16.
16, okay. 16 plus 5 be 21, right? Yeah, so that's an 18 plus 4, 22.
Yep.
So just narrowly, it's going to hit you for fuck off, 3 damage. And that's going to end those one's turn. Mo and Alaster. Alaster's on deck. Mo, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'll swing. I'll make 3 attacks against number 4.
Number 4 specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, so the first one misses, the second one is the crit, and it hits, and then the third one hits. So it'll be the 2d6 and the 1d8.
That's 22.
22 damage is number 4.
And
Ooh. Okay.
he's still alive.
Yes.
I'll take a step back and risk the.
Yep, they're both going to take attacks of opportunity against you. First one misses. Second one misses.
Got away.
All right. Alaster, you're up. What would you like to do? You just watched Mo kind of wither a little bit, and then take 3 attacks at something, and then kind of back out a little bit.
Well, first I'm going to roll. Nope. I lose my hunter's mark.
Right?
Okay. I am going to. Oh God.
Now, did you move the Hunter's Mark? Because the Hunter's Mark was on 3.
It was, and that was it's for concentration. I got hit twice,
Right, yeah.
so I lost concentration on the first one. So
Yeah, but did you move it? Because the creature that Hunter's Mark was on is dead.
I didn't have the opportunity to.
Okay, so it would have just faded anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a tough call. Let me read a spell.
Yep, by all means.
Okay. Does that take? No, that's all right. I'm going to pop my head around the corner,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast Misty Step
Okay.
over here, and I'm going to attack it twice.
1 sec. Just reading something real quick here. Okay, yep, go ahead.
Alrighty.
Sorry, just had to double check.
First one's a nat 1, so 10 and oh god,
23.
23. Yeah.
23?
Yeah.
23 hits.
Alrighty. 17 damage.
All right. So as you pop up beside it, it goes, "Oh, hello." And just, "Oh, been a while." Anything else from you, Alaster?
No, that was all of my stuff.
All right. Zaz. What do you got for me? Zaz.
I think I'm going to. No. Yeah, I'm going to just do a poison spray at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, it's a respectable cantrip. One of my favorites, actually. Does a lot of damage.
Although poison is probably the worst. Like,
It's resisted by a lot of things. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I don't roll. It's a con save 14.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a melee attack to hit. You're correct though. Con save. It's a -1 to their con, so that's an 11.
Hooray! Takes a full force of 17 damage.
Nice.
Jesus. As you kind of, and you see kind of purplish spores as kind of come out in front of you as it lands on its face and its eyes. It goes. It's not dead, but it's going to be scarred for life now. Anything else?
Can I use my reaction to hit it with a halo of spores?
Can
I use my reaction on my own turn?
I don't know. I don't believe you can.
Normally it's when something is triggered.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Okay, can the trigger be when it's almost dead? I'm kidding. On my turn.
I was gonna no, but you know, good call.
No worries. I'm good. I'm done.
All right, top of the round. As I get more music, because apparently I've picked the short ones tonight. Give me 1 sec here. Get the classic going. Top of the round. It is Gennik the Rook's turn. He's gonna kind of look over to you, Alastair, go, that hurts. Why don't you just stay right there? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. All right. So that was hold person. So you are stunned for the whole duration. On each of your turns, you can make another wisdom save to end it. The duration is up to a minute. So potentially 10 rounds. It's going to kind of look and go, now that you're not a problem. It's going to use its Withering Blast attack on you, Mo. Ooh, wow, that's got quite the thing to hit. 26 to hit.
That hits.
So that will be 10, 6. So you take 16 necrotic damage as it just kind of, this creature holds out its hand, goes, yeah! And this sickly green, putrid smelling blast come and hits you in your chest, and you suddenly feel your lungs actually begin to shrink a little bit as they kind of suck in, the air is sucked out of you. He is now going to move a little bit further this way. Actually, he's going to move right there. Just take a step forward slowly and menacingly. Top of the round, we're back to Zane. Zane, what are you doing?
All I can really do is move my 30 feet, right?
You
I
can
wanna
take
climb
the
out
dash
window.
action. You can take the
What's-
dash action to move your movement again.
Okay, I'd like to do that then.
All right, yep. Take an additional 30 feet.
Because
Alright.
I'm obviously hearing this stuff, right?
Yeah. At this point, I'd say you and Quirin are both hearing a commotion.
Is this door in front of me open?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this Kenku is in my line of sight.
Mo is there too. I'd say he has half cover.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I can't attack anyway, so.
Yeah, use your action. All right. That ends your turn, Quirin. You're up. What would you like to do?
30, perfect.
All right.
And I'm going to pop Mo with a healing spell.
It's probably a wise decision.
Go with first level Cure Wounds. $12 damage, or 12 health for you. 12 damage. Then we'll look over into the other room. Huh. Do you know Victor Latimer?
No.
Shit. That's my turn.
All right. It's going to bring us to our little friends here. So one's going to come out right here, and the other's going to come in front of you, Quirin. Number 5 is going to take its multi-attack against you, Mo.
Okay.
Peck is a natural 20.
Oof.
And... the rapier's a natural 20.
I'll cancel one of those.
That's probably a wise decision. Which one would you like to cancel?
I'm gonna go with the rapier.
That's a good call. Wow, I've never. Wow, that feels pretty good. Actually, that's all
No,
right.
It doesn't. It's a lie.
Okay, so the peck is 8 points of piercing damage,
Alright.
and the rapier is 5 points of piercing damage. And Kenku 4 is going to take its multi-attack against you, Quirin. Natural 20. No, I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
So that is a nat 1 and a 17.
Both miss.
Yeah, both miss. So, king, king, as his rapier with that nat 1 actually kind of gets stuck on the dead plant for a second, kind of whips him, and he's going to take 1 extra point of damage for that. Mo, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna make. Do they both look rough? Does one look worse than the other?
4 looks worse than 5, but they look like they can go a little bit longer.
All right, I'm gonna pop my bonus action to use second wind.
Okay.
So I'll just roll that first. Oh, max health. Oh, that's glorious. Add this. And then I'm gonna make 2 attacks against number 5.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Natural 20 and an 18.
Ooh, look at that. So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage there, fucko.
$21.
All right, yep. That's on number 5.
Yes.
He's like bleeding all over the floor. He's real rough.
Oh, so close.
All right. Alaster. So you can repeat that saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom.
13, you're on worse.
No. You are still paralyzed, which means you can't move or speak, and you're incapacitated, which means you can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to what are now Kenku 1 and 6, or apparently, for whatever reason. Oh, I know why. Yeah. So Kenku 1 is going to take its multi-attack against Uzaz. That is a 17
Hits.
and 13. 17
not
hits for 3 points of pecking damage as it just kind of stabs you just a little bit. The other one is going to take a step out. It's actually going to move. Is going to move here. That would invoke an opportunity attack for you, Zaz, if you like.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Blight.
All right.
Oh my god.
What type is that? That's con save, right?
Con.
8.
Wither and die.
41 damage.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
okay. As the
Oh,
Kenku goes to
shit.
walk, there's just a as it just kind of crumbles on the floor, like, and it looks like if you ever walk past like on the sidewalk there right after all the snow was melted, and there was a bird that died before the snow, and now it's here. That just like devoid of moisture, almost of like completely dust.
Somewhere nearby, a man's yelling at another one loading a cart, saying, "There, equal as all things should be."
All right, so that ends its turn. Zaz, would you like to take your turn now?
Poison spray.
Okay. Now, yeah, that's a 10.
I was gonna roll 88 again.
Oh my god!
14. Yeah, it's like 41 backwards.
I guess that is literally 41 backwards, actually. Good call.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, 41 is how much damage that Kenku now has on him. As the poison spray, you get him again, it goes in his eyes. As it expires as well.
All I'm saying is him walking past, getting obliterated, not breaking eye contact with the first one, then just starts breathing on him heavily.
I am gonna use my fungal infestation.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the Kenku who just died in front of me here. I guess
Well,
I
you
can do
can't.
the other one.
Well, it's kind of ruined.
Yeah. A powdery zombie.
Okay.
Just the one in front of me there.
Yeah, so it's a zombie now.
Yep.
All right. Anything else from you?
No, I think I did enough.
All right. So
Stop, he's already dead.
Snurf, you already killed him.
Zaz is catching up to Mo quickly with
he is in terms of
kills.
kills. Give me 1 sec here. Just gotta read some stuff. Okay. So, Gennik is gonna turn to you, Alastair, and go, "Your friends like to group up together, don't they? They will learn quickly." So, at this junction, Zaz,
Yes.
Mo, Quirin, and I think Zane. Give me
Ooh.
1 second here. Just to
Whoa.
double check here.
Real quick, after that last little like laugh at the end, I suddenly imagined him the Kenku version of Dr. Hibbard from The Simpsons. So your friends like to group up, eh?
Sounds like a case of bad babysitting.
Fireball.
Blight.
No. Actually, he doesn't know Zane's there, so it's going to be here. Oh, no, not there. 1 sec. Why does it keep doing that? It's going to be a... It keeps going back one, so let's do that. Fuck you! 1 sec. Switch off, switch on. Alright, whatever. So, Zaz, you are in that as well as that one Kenku. So I need you three to make Constitution saving throws, please.
This is magical?
Oh, yes.
$18.
Okay.
I'm just checking.
Okay.
16.
216. So his spell save is 17.
Fuck.
Yes.
And it takes me... I'm salivating right now because for the first time, I'm not saying this as a joke. He casts Cloud Kill.
Ah!
So,
no!
Are we
I'm gonna-
screwed?
Is
Yep.
that poison?
Oh, let's see here. It is poison,
Resistance.
so you get half damage.
Yeah.
You know how much damage Cloud Kill does, right?
Uh,
You're about to learn. So, it is concentration, so Alastair, you will become released as this happens. This will remain on the field. You're going to take poison
Is
damage.
it a visual? Because I can't see it.
Yes. You can't see it?
It's the weird square that's slightly on top of everything.
Is it slightly opaque?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Just to show where it's at. You are going to be affected if you hold your breath, or even if you don't need to breathe. The fog moves will move 10 feet away from you guys at each of the start of Gennik's turns, rolling across the surface of the ground and out the window. So this will continue to move, but you guys will take damage as long as you are in this cloud.
Which
So-
window is it leaving from?
The ones to the south.
Okay.
So, so for those who failed, which would be Zaz and Mo, 36 points of poison damage. Mo, your resistance, so that would be 18 points of poison damage. Quirin, 18 points of poison damage.
Yep.
And that Kenku, that's in range here, fucking dead. Just like you watch it as it falls. And then, just double check something here because I think it's a bonus action, but I may be wrong.
How much damage?
36.
36.
So if I have 15,
Yeah, you go down.
Oh no.
No, it is one action. Okay, so that is going to end his turn. So you are down, Zaz.
Mm-hmm.
When you go unconscious, the creature that you have reanimated, does it stay alive?
yeah.
It does? Okay, just making sure it wasn't like a you have to be around type thing.
Mhm.
Just be aware with where you are. The cloud will move
Mhm.
over top of you and it will be gone, but it won't be, it'll do a little bit of damage, just so you're aware for that one turn. Top of the round, Zane, you are up. You see Quirin suddenly just engulfed with like a sickly, like yellowish green cloud.
Okay, well, I can't do anything about that. So I'm kind of stuck. Zane's kind of pacing because he doesn't want to enter the cloud.
Hmm.
Because it's obviously seen, right?
Yes.
But I can see my friends struggling in it.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Do I have enough leverage to get that Kenku there, or is he like around the corner and I can't get him?
You can step into the doorway and get him.
But,
as
but
well
I
as-
but the square.
That
I don't
doorway
wanna
wouldn't be in it.
You're not in the square
Yeah.
there.
Am I not seeing this square
No, no,
correctly?
it's moved up one, but we can't do that.
Oh, wait, that's weird. It just moved when I zoomed in.
Oh, really?
Odd. Okay. Yeah, I see
Oh,
what
yeah, there it is.
I see what she's saying.
yeah,
Okay.
Oh, what the
So
fuck?
if you were to Zane, if you were to move like right there, you could see him.
Okay, I guess I'd
Okay.
like to move right there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. You
And-
were seeing it correctly and we weren't, so my apologies.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay, I guess I want to cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. So roll your 2 beams.
Okay.
Are you really casting Mountain Dew Eldritch Blast?
Oh my god.
The first 12.
12 does not hit.
The second 15.
15 just barely hits.
Oh, thank fuck. 1d10?
Yep. Plus 6.
Hell yeah.
10.
How much health it has left? Oh. He's so close, guys.
What, he has like 1 health or something?
No, he's got a little bit more than that, but he's so close. All right, Zane, is that your turn?
Yes.
Quirin. Zaz is down.
Yep. All right. I'm going to go to here. Cast Mass Healing Word,
Okay.
which would be on. I don't think. Can I see Zane from that point?
Yes, actually, 1 second here. I was just reading something real quick.
Ah, shit.
You make a con save.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Oh, 11.
So you're gonna take 25 points of poison damage.
I'm down.
Oh my god!
Back there.
All right. So he's down. Brings us to Mo. It's your turn. You're gonna take 11. Oof, 19. 29 points of poison damage.
That's resistance, so how much is that?
We'll round down, so it'll be 14.
Just let me get back to those. Fuck. I'm gonna just shit.
Come on, Mo.
I'm gonna grab Quirin and I'm just gonna run towards Zane and just try and
You're
push
going to
Quirin
drag him
up
out,
like
so
a-
you can do that, but your movement speed is
Yeah.
halved.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you drag him out. You'd be able to get one more because that'd be the 15, and you'd be
Yeah.
you'd be able to get Quirin out.
And then I'm gonna pull out that healing potion and pour it out down nose and or mouth.
Yeah, just into an orifice on Quirin.
Well, I guess he was trying to cast a spell, so I guess his mouth would have been open.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, so that's a regular healing.
I don't
potion
want to
that
take a
Quirin-
health potion rectally.
Oh God.
Can I actually? Can we have moved one square farther
No.
away?
Nope, this
No?
is it.
Isn't it 15?
It was 15.
Yep, that's 15 right there.
Oh, is that 15? Okay. Yeah, so I'll just give you. So that's what 1d. What is it? What's a healing potion?
It's just a
1d
regular
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
It's like a delicious coffee first thing in the morning.
7.
Okay, so take your 7 health, Quirin,
Yep.
which is I think half of your health, right?
1/3.
Okay. All right, Mo, that's it for you.
Yeah.
All right, Alastair, you're up. What would you like to do?
I am going to.
Wreck him.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's an action though. Fuck. I'm going to cast. You know what? No, I'm not. I I am going to attack twice, and I am going to use my divine smite.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it at 2nd level.
All right.
So we'll do it this way. 1d20. This is the divine smite. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Uh, 18 damage. Actually, no. I get to re-roll that one.
That one. Yep.
So that's a 7. So 2, 7, 9, 14.
It'd be 24.
24 damage. And he'll have to make a con check, I believe.
Okay. 1 second. I did that math wrong. That's a 4. There we go. Con check, you said?
Con for Fog Cloud, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he succeeds on that.
Okay. I'm gonna stay put.
All right. So with that, Zaz.
Yeah.
Let me double check here. Just checking something real quick for you. Okay, so Cloud Kill does do damage. The damage it does is irrelevant. You fail a death saving throw. Okay? So you have one failed save from
Okay.
Cloud Kill. Sorry. And now I need you to roll a death saving throw. You just roll 1d20. That's a fail. You have 2 failed death saving throws.
So I'm dead next turn.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it moves 10. It would move 10.
It moves
feet,
10
though.
feet.
So
yeah.
he's not.
So it's
in
not
it.
moving 5 feet. It's moving 10 feet. So let me just erase this. And it's the start of its turn.
Can my zombie go?
Yes, it can. Well, actually, your zombie was in the cloud there. I'll let it pass. That's my mistake, but I'll let it pass. I'll just move cloud kill to where it would be. Yeah. As it goes out the window. Like a fart in the wind.
How far can I move it? Doesn't say.
I think... Because it just uses zombie stat block, right?
Yeah.
I believe it's, I want to say it's 20 feet. Yeah, 20 feet. Sorry, just had to pull it up here.
Okay. You okay with this for 20?
Yep.
And he's gonna attack Gennik the Rook.
Okay. So I'll let you roll that. It's just it's regular slam attack, so it's a +3 to hit.
10.
10 does not hit. As it kind of walks in, it kind of, what are you doing? As it kind of hits at him. Why? Just angrily. It's going to start its turn. At this point, Cloud Kill now moves. It's going to turn to you, Alastair, and go, you know I don't want to kill you.
Why?
I just want to go home.
Where's home?
The mountains.
There are lots of mountains.
The mountains over there. They say I'm part of some organization. I'm not. Let me go, and I'll spare your friends.
Can I make an inside check?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go. Is my... Oh, that's pretty good. 18.
He appears to be telling the truth.
My sword wavers slightly. But I don't say anything.
You don't say anything? He's going to end his turn there. Because that's what happens when he is bloodied. Top of the round, Zane, you are up. What would you like to do?
I don't. That is Kenku number 4 still alive?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm moving in, and I am going to Eldritch Blast the shit out of him.
Okay.
Why? Why do you say okay?
Yeah, no, just do it.
He's barely holding on.
Yeah, this is going to be...
Well,
He's like trying to pick up his wing that's on the ground.
can I reach Gennik with my second beam?
From that angle, no. Because you've
Okay,
got
can
the
I- can I
Kenku
move
and
like
the...
that?
Yeah, but he'll have half cover.
Okay, that's fine. What's
Okay.
half cover?
It's a bonus to his AC.
+7? 1d20 +7?
Yep.
Okay, first beam, 26. That's at Gennik, I guess.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay, and +7, 20 at the little guy.
Yep.
Okay. So individually, 1d10 plus
Plus
6.
Yep.
Okay, that's for Gennik. 9.
9 points of damage. Okay.
And that's for the little guy.
You'd roll a d20.
Oh, that's sorry. That's a
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is for the little guy.
There just would have been a blast.
8. So you shoot the first one at Gennik, and he goes, ah! Kind of looks at Alastair and goes, that one goes first.
Oof.
And then, Zane, you literally, as you focused on Gennik, you like this creature that you've just seen for the first time, you put your hand to shoot the other one, and you kind of hit him on the forehead, and you look down and he's dazed, and you see the two little eyes coming, and goes, shit. And just, as you just literally point blank blow him the fuck away. Anything else from you, Zane?
I think that's it.
All right, Quirin, Just be aware Zaz is down and has failed 2 saving throws.
Yep. I'm going to stand up, move 1 over, and then finally cast Mass Cure Wound, or Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
That will give me everybody except for Alaster, because I can't see him. Jordan, you get an automatic 14.
Okay.
I have an ability that, since you're down, you get the max healing.
So am I up and get the 14 health?
Yep. You're up and back to 14.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Thanks.
And everybody else gets 11.
Oh, what do you know?
Nice.
I'm back up from I've changed from having 2 hit points.
And then I'm going to back out of that room and go and sit
Yep.
on the couch.
All right. Mo, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk over, brush past Zane.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, it doesn't have to go this way. And I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
All right. Alaster, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Hopefully him getting smoked in the face with an Eldritch Blast distracts him, because I'm going to try and grapple him from behind to hold my sword against his throat.
Okay.
So I guess I'll move there.
Make a strength check.
Come on, you're good at these, buddy.
I am. 19.
Okay, he's grappled.
Okay. I'm using the blade of my sword against his throat.
Okay.
Basically using my sword as an armbar, kind of.
All right.
Nobody has to die. We don't know why, but they want you. They want you back. They think you're part of the flock. You've told me you're not, but I don't know for sure, and I believe in justice.
All right. You made your plea. Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
All right. Zaz, it's now your turn. What would you like to do? You've got your turn as well as your zombies.
Okay.
Just walks the fuck away. All right, bye.
Zombie's gonna take a swing.
All right, so +3 to hit.
Does he have advantage or anything? Because he's what's his face is being restrained.
Yeah, he has advantage.
2D
Good call. I would have forgotten that. Thank you.
3.
Yeah.
So does 9 or 11 hit?
What is it to hit?
11.
9 or 11. Never forget.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. Unlike the plane.
Okay, I'm going to move him over here.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Top of the round. It's Gennik's turn.
I will get my own revenge. So, do you want your friends to die? Because if you kill me, I'll just be back.
I don't want to kill you. That's why I didn't kill you.
She won't take me back in the Shadowfell. How about I show you how I'll kill your friends with my wayward ally here?
And he points a finger at the Kenku, and you see a green line of energy come from it as he casts Disintegrate.
Ooh, spicy.
So, Jordan, the zombie needs to make a dexterity saving throw. That's a -2 to the saving throw.
Just to show the point.
Just so you're aware, I'm not going to roll it because that's 10d6 plus 40.
He has one
What?
hit point.
Yeah. As the Kenku just kind of goes, he kind of turns back to Alastair and goes,
How about your friend outside the door next?
We don't want to kill you, and you're overpowered. You're overmatched. You heard what I said. You know what I mean.
that was his action. Zane, you are up. What would you like to do?
Am I hearing
Zane,
this
restrain
conversation?
him.
You just saw that fucking zombie with 1 hit point. Like, not even disintegrate, just stop existing.
Yeah. But did I hear the conversation?
You did, yes. Mo, you heard it as well. And you
Restrain
just saw
him.
this, and that finger's coming to you.
Restrain him, restrain him, restrain him, restrain him.
I'm doing my best.
Why don't
No.
you just knock him out?
How do we knock him out?
You hit him. Non-lethally.
How do you hit him non-lethally?
You say you
Here's
hit him
your-
non-lethally.
That's
Yeah.
a thing? Okay,
Yep.
I didn't know
You
that
can
was a
choose
thing.
not to kill a creature. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to ready a witch bolt for the next time I get attacked.
Okay.
Okay.
That's lethal.
Well,
It's
No.
shooting lightning at somebody.
no, you can still choose for the spell to be non-lethal. And then you have to you would declare that as well when the spell hits.
Okay.
So,
Just
All right.
remember, you don't want
Quirin.
to kill him.
you're up. What would you like to do?
$15 from there. Alright, so I
Okay.
can get there.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna tromp over,
Okay.
put my hand on him, and
Alright.
cast Bestow Curse.
Ooh. Read it to me.
You touch a creature, that creature must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell.
Okay.
Here, concentration up to 1 minute. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each turn, each of his turn. If it fails, it wastes its action, then that turn doing nothing. There's 3 other options, but I'm choosing that one.
So wisdom saving throw then.
Yep, 17.
He's a smart boy.
Okay.
Did it go through?
Yep.
Alright, the concentration is up to 10 minutes.
So he's not he's doing nothing.
Each of his turn, he gets to roll a
Stop
wisdom
that.
saving throw.
Okay.
And if he fails, then he does nothing.
All right. Mo, you're up. What would you like to do?
You have to subdue him.
I'm gonna run, squeeze past Quirin, and just pull up my 50 feet of rope and start hog tying this fucker.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to take some piece of cloth or something like that and gag him first so he can't speak,
Okay.
and then hog tie him.
All right.
No, tie him like a Cornish hen.
Just make sure I'm looking towards the sky. Where would I be without the sky?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Where
I
would
don't
I be
understand.
without the sky?
Long story. I'll tell you later. All right. So he's tied up, bound and gagged. That is your action and your bonus action, though. That
Yes.
sound fair? All right.
Yeah.
Alastair, you don't have to grapple him anymore. The grapple has been taken by the rope.
Put a bag over his head.
Okay. As my action, I'm going to cast Bane on Gennik.
Okay.
So he has to make a Charisma 15 saving throw.
He's pretty charismatic, actually. Not charismatic enough, though.
All right, so he gets a minus D4 on his Wisdom saving throws every round.
Okay.
And my bonus action. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on Gennik as well.
Okay.
Zaz.
Zaz. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And that ends my turn.
All
Listen,
right.
we don't want to kill you.
At this point, just let's take him to the guard.
All right. Zaz, you're up. What would you like to do?
Admire the furniture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go guard the doorway.
Okay. All right.
Breather. That's the first time I was downed.
Oh, really?
Wow!
This whole time, guys.
That's
Oh, jeez.
awesome!
Nicely done.
Yeah.
I'm on like
Congrats.
4 now.
I've never gone down.
I think
Wisdom
I've been
saving
down
throw.
at least once.
Yeah, you've been down. You went down with the thing in the dried lake. Remember when pus was coming out of every orifice?
I
Yeah.
get down
yeah.
and then I get back up again.
Okay. Zane,
Takes a
your
whiskey
turn.
drink. He drinks a vodka drink.
As he
Am I
rolled-
seeing that this is under control here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you also see that he's conscious and he's looking around and he looks real mad.
Can I try and knock him out in some way?
Yeah,
Like-
if you reduce him to 0 hit points, he'll be knocked out.
Okay. Fucking Eldritch Blast time.
Like point blank. All right, both
Point
teams.
blank.
But not trying to kill him, right?
Well,
+7?
at advantage, because he's fucking tied up.
Oh, yeah,
like
he's restrained.
point blank tied up.
Okay, that's the first of one.
Okay, so roll that.
That's the second. That's so 18 is my first.
Yep, so that hits.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go with the 25.
Make sure it's not a nat 20.
That's a D20.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's the hit for the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So both hit. So
Oh, sorry,
2d10 plus 12.
Sorry, for some reason I forgot it was at advantage.
And to be clear, I'm not using lethal force. I just
Yep.
want him out.
Yeah, you're just kind of aiming at the temple. Oof. On both sides of his head, and you see a little bit of blood coming down, kind of a sickly black color. He's kind of he's real low. Quirin, anything else from you, Zane?
Nope, that's it.
Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
He's tied up, gagged, cursed,
Yep.
and baned.
Yep. Yes.
I'm just gonna hit him.
With what?
My fist.
You're not pulling out your. You have a mace.
I'm hitting him non-lethally.
Okay. How much damage does your unarmed strike do?
4.
Okay, roll to hit then.
Nat 20.
Okay, he's gotta be down. We just say for the sake of brevity that he's fucking
Oh no,
down.
this isn't good.
Quirin. The last time you punched someone, it was your mother. And somehow, right now, this time, you're even more pissed. And you reach back with your massive, half-giant fist, and you slam this fucking bird square in the beak. And Mo and Alastair, you guys are beefy boys. Even you two are like, ooh! As there's just a... and the lights go out on Gennik the Rook. He is tied up, gagged, and unconscious. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Jesus, that was scary for a bit.
Pulling out Cloud Kill and Disintegrate. Holy
Man.
fuck.
If I didn't have that
Belt?
that belt, I would have been done. Like that, even at half damage, that's what took me to 2 hit points.
I was honestly hoping it was at the end of the turn, because I knew if I was in there at the beginning, I was dead.
Yeah. All right, everyone. If you stuck with us on stream, I know we went a little bit late, but we started late today. That's how I'm trying to justify it, and we wanted to get through this. So, as always, if you're isolated at home, try and keep entertained, stay safe, wash your hands,
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, and as always, bon nuit.
Bon nuit.
Bon nuit.